Hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
What's up?
What's poppin'? What
How's
are
it
we
going?
doing
Oh
here?
my God, this podcast, man.
I'm scared
I'm
for the
I'm
rest of the world.
scared. I'm scared for the impact that we're gonna make because it's a little bit spooky.
Just a little bit spooky ooky. But I feel like this is what they need.
This is what the doctor ordered for a lot of different people in a lot of different ways.
My fuck ass microphone looks so crazy compared to yours.
No, it does. It looks fine.
I look like I'm in like the
Hi.
1950s, like, hey.
It should like be hanging from the ceiling.
It really
And
should,
you're like,
yes.
yeah.
At last.
That's
Okay, so
perfect.
I'm Logan,
And I'm Gabby.
and we are just
Delusional enough.
Okay,
Because
like,
we are just delusional enough. But basically, Logan and I are besties, and we were like, we need to make this podcast specifically to talk about people's
yeah,
anonymous dating stories, crazy stories at work, familial lore, whatever it is.
okay.
We're here to listen and react.
We're here to sit our white asses down and listen and learn.
Exactly. And give a little something to it. We've got some other segments too. One I'm excited about is called Don't Piss Me Off, where we will just go on a rant about something super niche and specific. And then of course, it really wouldn't be a pod if we weren't talking about boot.
Boots, girl, you know Boots struck today.
Bro, no, he didn't. You let Boots out the house today?
Girl, I can't control him. So here's the thing.
Okay.
For those who don't know, Boots is a recurring character in Gabby and I's lives. He's almost like a myth. He's like literally the myth, the man, the legend, Boots. Like you don't know him until you see him.
Exactly.
And he's sneaky.
He's so sneaky, and a lot of times you don't identify Boots until it's too late.
Until
You're
it's too
too far
late. Until he's already struck. You know?
Yeah. There's already consequences, but we should tell them the conception story of Boots because it's actually so funny. Okay, it was scary. It was scary. It was that second. I think it was like the second time I came to Nashville.
Yeah. Okay. Also,
Ours.
as much as you think this is like true, Gabby and I met like a year ago.
No.
How long ago was it? Like 2 years?
Child, it was like 2022. Now it's almost 3 years.
Literally, my sister from another mister. Like,
Truly, we met and it was like, blink.
and they knew that we couldn't be together all the time.
Exactly.
Like, we couldn't grow up together, or it would have been
Exactly.
like literally.
We couldn't
a
even
nuclear
live in the
bomb.
same town because it would be
No.
too much. We would be hanging
It'd be
out too often. We would get nothing
Causing
done.
too much havoc. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I
Back
came
to
to
Boots.
Nashville. Back to Boots. Came to Nashville, and Logan is so funny and always has something up his sleeve. So we were out of the bars, and I don't even know why you came up with this, but he was like,
What?
Remember you were like, let's tell these guys at the bar that Carly Rae Jepsen is upstairs.
Oh yes. Because the way that so if you've never been to Broadway in Nashville, every single like different floor of the bars have a different band. And so like if you're on one floor, you don't know who else is like playing upstairs. But just so you know, they're never like big names. Like they're always like small little bands. And so I'm like, wait, let's tell, because it was packed in there. It was packed in that bar.
Yes.
And I was like, we need some room. Like, let's tell these people that Carly Rae Jepsen is performing upstairs, and they'll leave. And so we go up and we're like telling people, oh my God. And we did it so it was like sneaky. And it was like us talking to each other, and we were like, oh my God, did you see Carly Rae? Carly Rae Jepsen is
Also,
upstairs.
we were totally doing it to the wrong demographic. Like you had me
We
walking
definitely were.
You had me walking up to groups of guys and talking about Carly Rae. Like, you don't even know.
Groups of guys downtown Nashville. They're like, who the hell is Carly Rae? So that's where Carly Rae came. Here's the thing about Boots. He has too many names.
No, but do you remember
The
the
man
actual,
that
the
goes
actual
by
Boots?
multiple names.
Do you remember the actual
Gabby,
Boots?
I have nightmares. I have nightmares. This was the first time that Boots ever personified himself to us, because I feel like he's been playing games with us for years. This
On
was
the
the first time
low.
we ever laid eyes on him. And
We
there
clocked
was
his tea immediately.
he clocked mine back. Because we're I don't even remember where we were. So we're all together. You have to remind me if I'm like getting this wrong because it's all a blur.
Okay.
We're all together and we spot this little man, and he was just minding his business. Couldn't have been taller than 4'11". Like he was
not an inch over 5 foot. So small.
no, and he was a little skinny. Like yeah,
He was
he was just doing his thing, and we were like, okay, period. Like, so then we started calling him Carly Rae.
Yeah.
And we're like, that's Carly Rae. Like, Carly Rae's going upstairs to the bar. Carly Rae is across the street. Everywhere we went that night, Carly Rae was there.
Yes.
And at one point, it was like he was following us.
Yeah, like it got scary of like how we've been to 8 bars and we've seen Carly Rae.
He was fast. He was fast and sneaky. And the bars were packed, and so he was able to weave in and out.
No, but remember what he did to you.
Yeah, so I don't even remember where we were. Was it like Tootsie's or something?
Maybe.
We're all in there. This was after our like 4th Carly Rae sighting.
Yes. Like we were
And
well aware of his presence.
yeah. And so we're all just like standing there. I don't even know what we were talking about. We were just standing there talking. And all of a sudden I feel this little squeeze on my left butt cheek. And I thought it was one of y'all. And I was like, who the hell? I turn around. It's Carly Rae. Fully Carly Rae. And I'm a tall man. And so I'm like looking down at Carly Rae. And what does he do? Scurry off into the sunset. Fully like underneath people's legs, scurrying off. I'm like, you little rascal.
Y'all don't understand that Carly Rae was so small that like for him to pinch Logan's butt, he
had to reach up. Yeah. Fully. And I was like, Carly Rae, what was the point of that? I think he knew that we were on. This is it. Boots knew we were onto him.
Yes.
He had to show out
and said, "Let me take over." And then the crazy part too is I don't know if you remember. Then we left that bar, and then we were standing on the street, and then he was walking from the opposite direction,
the other way.
Somehow, how would he even get over there in that time?
He had fully teleported to the other side of the street, and then was passing us because Boots is a spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Boots does not listen to the normal laws of space and time.
No. He does his own thing. And the main thing about Boots is like he wreaks havoc. And sometimes it's welcome. Like sometimes when Logan and I are getting together, we're like, oh, Boots about to come out tonight.
Right.
We're ready for the chaos, but it's like he meddles too much in our day-to-day.
Sometimes he goes too far.
He goes extremely too far a lot. So it's just important that we let y'all know where we're seeing Boots every single week, so you can also keep an eye out for Boots.
So you can be ready.
When you identify him, he stops, which is
exactly that's the literal law of Boots. Once you see him, he stops. That night, we put eyes on him. We realized it was Boots being crazy. He stopped. He went home.
It was a wrap. But yeah, he's not always. Yeah, he's a spirit. So it's like, it's never the same person twice. It's never the same thing. Like,
right.
It's really hard to describe, but it's anything time something bad is going on, Boots is at the core of it. He's behind it. Yeah.
And that's the thing, what you said earlier. Sometimes it is nice.
Sometimes it's fun. Sometimes we're welcoming it.
Sometimes it's fun, and sometimes it's like a little kiki moment, haha, Boots. Sometimes he's like affects our livelihood.
Yeah, sometimes we're just,
that's not fun.
Just trying to live our life, and you're not even. It's always when you let your guard down that Boots infiltrates. Yes. You think like, oh, life is good, like we're good right now.
Boots is knocking.
Hey, Boots is knocking. Not if Boots can do something about it.
Yeah, he's never too far. What has Boots done to you?
Okay, well, I was gonna say honestly, like who even knows? Like all of December, Boots was so heavily involved in my life, and I didn't realize it, but now that I'm on the other side of it, I can pinpoint the exact moment where Boots entered my life. Mm-hmm. And so the second week of December, I was at a work retreat. It was like our sales on site. All this like sales team went to Scottsdale, good vibes, whatever.
Right.
One of the nights, one of the girls gets the idea to like do like have all of our like birth charts read. So we're like, oh, that'll be fun. Let's do it. Everybody's like figuring out the time they were born, what hospital, like all the stuff you would need to know, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we decided to do this like super last minute. So it turns out the person that was gonna do it actually wasn't available. And all they
Okay.
had available was like this old woman psychic
Boots.
and Boots. And
Yeah.
I didn't know it was Boots at the time. And so this old woman psychic comes like to our house and we wanted her to do like a group reading, but she was like, no, I only work like individually or whatever. So it's like so
Wait, I'm
funny.
scared.
Oh, wait, no, it's scary. So we're like all like having dinner, like kikiing, having fun, and then like
Yeah.
we would go off one by one into this room with this woman, and she would like give a psychic reading. And so like three people went before me. All three people came out. They're like, "Oh my god, that was so good! Like it was so accurate." Like one girl was like, "Oh my god, she said my dad would text me about going on a work trip, and he did that today." Like, oh my
Wait,
god.
what?
I know. And I'm like
What?
I'm not the psychic type, but I was like, whoa, like maybe there's a little something to this. Like, let's see
Uh-huh.
what she has to say for me. Little did I know it was Boots. So I walked in and she's like, giving me the spiel. And she starts off strong. She's like, oh, I can see you're a really hard worker. Like, I think you might have a second job. And I was like, yes, I'm a yoga teacher. Like, like, oh my God. And then she takes a little bit of a turn and she's
Oh
like,
no.
"Oh, and I want you to know like this is your year. You're going to finally get out of credit card debt."
Okay, period.
Yeah, but the joke of it is I'm not in credit card debt, baby. Why would you think
Oh.
that? I was like, "Okay." And then she really really got me and said,
Mm-hmm.
"I can see that there's been a cosmetic procedure that you really want to make yourself
What?
more confident. I think you're gonna get that this year." And I was like,
What?
I know I'm just delusional enough, but I think I look sexy fire. Like, what kind of cosmetic procedure am I gonna get, sister? She's like,
Right.
I don't know. I know that you're not very confident. And I was like,
Wait, what?
child. And that's when Boots
Not her
entered.
just reading you. She's not even giving you a
Reading me
psychic
for
read.
filth. Everybody else's
Yeah.
was like so good, and she saw this little girl with blonde hair and was like, you know what?
She's like, yeah,
Let
I'm
me
actually gonna ruin her night.
let me roast her alive. And again, everybody else, actually, she was low key racist too, because then after
Oh my
mine,
god. Where'd y'all
after
find this
mine,
lady?
I know she was crazy. After mine, this Asian guy
I don't
went,
think that
and
was Boots.
he said that his was like super racist towards Asian people. So I was like, oh shit.
What?
But no, I think that was Boots because again, my guard was down,
And
and
he struck.
she read me. She read me for Phil for no reason, and that's when everything started going awry. Was after that.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So I looked Boots in the eye.
Girl,
What about you?
Boots has been so heavily ingrained in my past 6 months. It's like he's riding my back. Like I don't know how to get rid of him. I it all starts back in July when I got COVID for a week, and then the next week got laid off, and the week after
Period.
that got ghosted. And then literally on like Sundays, like literally every single Sunday something
It's
was
always
happening.
Sundays. Yeah, Boots loves a Sunday.
And then after that I went through a few humiliation rituals when it comes to like situationships, and Boots was just Boots was out to play.
You have to really, really keep an eye out for Boots. And the scary thing is like he's out every week. Like every week there's gonna be something. So once again, really, really important. We just keep an eye peeled, an eye out for Selena and an eye out for Boots.
Both going opposite ways. So Boots struck today, like I said. He Beyonce was supposed to announce something January 14th,
Oh,
2025.
yes.
She canceled it.
Hey,
Yeah.
hold on. She
Yeah,
canceled the
the
announcement.
announcement, yeah. Because of because of the wildfires in LA, which obviously looking back, Boots set that.
Oh yeah, we obviously
Like
know that.
he's an arsonist.
We know that any natural disaster is Boots.
Is Boots, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is sad because it is sad to see how serious he can get. Like he didn't have to do that.
No, that was extremely too far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, the more we talk about Boots, I am scared that we're gonna get like involuntarily held in a psychiatric hospital.
Yeah. It's
And that will really be boots.
that will really be Boots.
That will
Although
be boots.
that would be scary because then we would be in our padded cells and like Boots would actually be like appearing in front of us.
In there,
And
yeah.
there's like nothing we could do.
No one would believe us.
No. But you and I would have the exact same stories, even though
No,
we'd be in different
fully.
cells.
And we would be able to like telepathically communicate.
Yeah.
And we'd
Like
be like,
we'd be
did Boots just visit you? You're like, oh my god, yes, girl.
it was gonna be fun because we could just like chat to each other without even like having to try.
Honestly. Maybe we should just do it. Let's just
That's
try
season
it.
2 of the podcast is us in
Just
the
us
padded
from our
cells.
padded cells.
Oh my god. Okay, well I also wanted to get into like some dating stories. I have a couple that I heard
Okay.
over the weekend.
Okay.
Should I hop into them?
Yes, I want to hear every single one.
Okay, these are funny. This was okay, I was telling my friends about our podcast. Everybody's so
Yeah.
excited. And they were like, oh my god, I have so many stories. And I was like, perfect, period. Load up.
Yeah.
So this one is from one of my friends. And he said that he went on, I don't remember if it was like a first or second date with this girl. Things are going well, like vibes are up, hitting it off, great. And then they go like to one of their houses and they start to make out.
Okay.
And this is where it takes a turn.
Oh no.
He said like they're making out and she is like sucking on his tongue.
Okay.
And he's kind of like, okay, you know, never really done this, but whatever, down, I guess. And then he says that she's like doing it in such a manner that it like starts to kind of hurt.
Wait,
and
what?
and like
What?
he hears like a pop and he's like, whoa, and like
No.
kind of like backs off and like feels like one of like the like strands on his tongue that connects his tongue to his mouth like popped. So he's kind of sketched out. And she's like, oh, my bad.
As
whatever.
you should be.
Yeah, as you should be. Also, why are you sucking on my tongue? Please don't do that.
Also, why are you sucking my tongue that hard that
Literally,
it pops my
with
ACL
velocity.
in my mouth? Right.
Literally.
Like,
So then he said that she was like, oh, whatever, like, sorry, I'll take it easy. And then they start making out again. And she does it again so hard that the pop happens again and his mouth starts bleeding.
What? I was gonna have pity on him. Why would you go back?
That's a good
Why
point.
would you
I don't
try
know
again?
He went back for round number 2. I mean, maybe she was cute. But, like,
Maybe.
imagine you're making out with somebody and then their mouth is bleeding.
No.
No.
What if that was her goal? What if that's like
Maybe
her
she's a
thing?
vampire.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, yeah, I feel like if I had never done that before, I wouldn't do it to such a degree.
No. Like, why would you try again?
Yeah, so I don't know, but that was crazy.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even know those things popped.
I know.
That's
He said that, of course, he never talked to her again, and that was over. And then he had another one too that he said he like went on a first date with this girl, and again, like it was fine, whatever.
Yeah.
And he said they maybe went on like 2 dates, and then they kind of just like fizzled out, stopped talking, and I don't really know what happened, but she like kept calling him and like wouldn't stop calling him and like texting him, and
Okay.
they had ended things, so he was like kind of confused. So I guess he just like blocked her because he was like, why are you calling me every day? You know,
Yeah.
type of thing. Like, I don't know you. Like, we went on 2
Right.
dates.
Yeah.
And she like kept trying to get in touch with him like every way. And he was just like not having it. And then like a month went by. And then he got $1 on Cash App from this girl. And she was like, please
What?
talk to me.
What?
Right? And I'm like, okay, I would understand it maybe if y'all dated for a year plus and he just ghosted you, but like if I went on 1 or 2 dates with
girl,
a guy,
save your dollar.
literally save your dollar. You're not gonna get $1 out of me. You're getting one text, and if you don't reply, I'm
See
embarrassed
ya.
and I'm never talking to you again.
Right.
You.
Right.
You don't reply to my text, I'm
What?
fucking you. I'm out. Like, there's no way.
The Cash App is crazy. Why not Venmo?
I know. He was like, I'm not even gonna download Cash App to get the $1 because I
Right.
don't care.
Wait, that's insane.
Yeah. He
Yeah,
also
'cause
was like,
now-
the dates weren't even good. Like, I don't know what she wants to talk about. Like, there was nothing to talk about.
Must have been good for her.
He was like, I'm really not that interesting.
The
That
dollar might get me though. In full honesty,
would get you talking to them again.
maybe.
That's funny.
But I would text and be like, send 5.
I was about to say it would have to be like at least a 20 for me to
Yeah,
entertain it.
and
I
then
mean,
I would need
it
it
doesn't
every
have to
day
have done
though.
something crazy, but yeah, like, what do you want to talk to me about so bad?
Right. Right.
Like,
Like,
I'm not your guy.
hmm. I
What you got?
almost wish I almost wish that we could put faces to these names.
I
Like
know.
I
I
want to
really
see the
wish we
girl that
could.
sent that, and then I want to DM
Right?
her and be like, "Are you okay?"
Yeah. We need to make this somehow a full circle moment where we
Hmm.
can
We need her on
confront.
here.
Yes.
Wait, Gabby,
What?
if we get these people on here and we're like, "Why did you do that?"
That would be really good. Let's figure that out.
Yeah, we'll put it in her back pocket.
Yeah, we'll put that in our back pocket.
So, one that I heard recently, I need to get the full story on this. Maybe next episode we can have an update because what I heard was so absurd that I didn't get closure from
Okay,
the
I'm
fact
scared.
from the message. Apparently, someone went on a first date. One of my good friends, I had never heard the story, went on a first date, and the man pulled a gun out on her
No.
while they're
No, no, no,
driving to
no,
the
no.
first date.
What?
Yeah, yeah. That's all
Y'all,
I
it
got.
is not easy being a woman out here.
That's all I got.
Wait, no. They didn't give you
So
any
I need
more details.
answers. No, I need answers.
Logan, how are you going to bring
I,
this to the table without
because
answers?
I had to give it to you so that we can digest it before we get answers. You know
True.
what I mean?
True, true, true. That's our cliffhanger
That's
for
when we need.
coming
That's
to
what,
the next
yeah,
episode.
yeah. That's one that we need to sit with for a little bit.
Wow. Okay, I'm also so curious who it was. I know you can't tell me, but like, whoa. Like,
Yeah,
was it
maybe.
like it was in an angry fashion, or it was like, haha, I have a gun?
See, that's what we need answers on.
Because if it
I'm
was in
telling
an
you, I
angry
don't have
fashion,
anything.
I'm scared. Well, I'm
Right? Like
scared
also,
either way.
yeah. Honestly, but like, are you okay?
Definitely not.
Okay, here's
Oh,
my other story. Isn't so much a dating story. It's more just like a crazy story that
okay.
I don't know if you know, but I want to tell you.
Wait, I'm excited.
Okay, so I grew up with this girl, and she's like now this like fashion influencer. But she's had her fair share of moments, unfortunately, where things didn't go her way. But in high school, she was that girl.
Yeah.
Like I used to be scared to like walk around her.
Was
Like
she
she was
like older?
intimidating.
Like was she kind of like the older cool girl,
Yeah,
or she your age?
yeah, she's like a year or two older than me.
Okay,
But
period.
like I was sitting in front of her taking the SATs one time, and all I had to eat was a Pop Tart. I was scared to eat my Pop Tart in front of her during our break because I knew I would get crumbs everywhere. Like that's what we're getting at. So
That's
this
how
is who
cool
we're
she
working
was.
with. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is who we're working with. Okay, so she gets engaged to this guy, and they're like hitting it off, living it up, right? They both have money, so they're like doing their thing. He travels a lot for work, bringing home the bacon, right?
Yeah. Somebody's got to.
Right. Come to find out, every time he travels, he meets up with random women while they're fully engaged.
What is wrong with men?
Okay. So I think that she had got an inkling of this and she was just like, whatever. They were in counseling, so she definitely knew to some extent. So they're in counseling, like trying to work through it, which, like, fine, good for you. I don't know if counseling before you even get married is like a red flag or not. Maybe not when it comes to like that kind of thing. I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, if it comes to him cheating on you, then yes, I think it is a red flag.
Yeah. So they're trying to work through it, whatever. He's telling her that he's like so much better. He had, I don't know. He had like a whole issue where he was like blaming it on this other thing. And so months go by. She gets a DM, Instagram DM
Oh no, no, no,
from
no.
an OnlyFans model saying pretty much the "Hey girl" text. "Hey girl,
Ah,
is this your man?" And she's like, "How do you know who he is?" "Oh, he just DM'd me offering to pay to get with me." Is that not the craziest thing?
Holy shit. And the saddest part of the story is like the girl was that bitch. And
Yes.
so like how are you gonna cheat on that bitch? Like you know what I
Right.
mean? Like you have the cream of the crop and you're
Right.
out to the OnlyFans girl to pay to
Right.
hook up?
Right. It's
People are
insane.
sick.
So then they call off the wedding.
Well, thank
It's
God
like,
she didn't
good
get
for you.
married.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now she's with this other guy. And there are rumors, girl, that he's doing the same thing.
Why is everybody playing in her face like this?
I don't really know.
We need to get her on the pod.
Honestly. Like, let's
That
talk
is
about
so
it. Are you.
crazy.
Yeah. And then, like, it's sad. It's like, girl, get out.
Also, like, I just don't get it. If you want to go run around, hook up with random girls, go do it. Why are you in a
Yeah.
relationship?
Right.
Why are you engaged?
Yeah. You don't have to be.
Nobody's
Yeah,
stopping
you don't have to
you know what I
marry
mean?
him.
You could be
Right.
single and run around and hook up with a different girl every day of the week. Nobody would bat an eye. But if
Right.
you're engaged to somebody or dating somebody, maybe don't do that.
Keep it in your pants.
Literally. Wow, that's crazy.
Insane.
Poor girl. So like everybody in your hometown knows. Like it's like the tea from the hometown.
Yeah, pretty much.
I love some good hometown tea. It's just like
It's always the best. Like this, yeah. Sweet, that we call that the sweet tea.
the sweet tea.
South Carolina sweet tea.
South Carolina. Yeah, I recently had my 10-year high school reunion and
Oh,
there was
my
some
gosh.
good tea that came out of that. But honestly, not as many people went that I thought were gonna go, which was like a
Uh-huh.
positive and a negative. But it was funny.
I don't even know when mine is. I don't even know if we're having one. Was it
Coming up,
fun
probably.
at least?
Yeah, it actually was fun. I was not gonna go at all. And then the day of, I was like, F it. It was like at a bar like 10 minutes from my house. So it was like, I
Oh,
have
nice.
no
It's easy.
reason.
Yeah.
It was so easy. Say, honestly, since I live in Raleigh and I went to high school in Raleigh, it's like,
Yeah.
I see a lot of people already, or like, especially like around Thanksgiving or Christmas, like, I'll see a lot of people come into town.
Yeah.
And I do have a couple friends that now their parents don't even live here anymore. So it's good to like kiki with them.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. I feel like I would have to be going home for like another reason
Yeah,
to make it down there for the
totally. You wouldn't go just for that.
just for that. Yeah.
Yeah,
know, it could be
especially
fun,
you
though.
live far away.
A hop, skip, and a jump.
I was skipping a little flight. Remember that time you booked your flight the day of, the same day?
To go where?
Go to Beaufort. Is it
No
Beaufort or
way.
Beaufort?
Beaufort.
Beaufort. You remember what I'm talking about? You tried to book a flight to Beaufort, and you booked it the return.
Oh, yes. That was like, when was that? Was last year? Yeah, like right before summertime. Fully booked it, and I was leaving on like a Saturday, and then I accidentally booked my return flight for the same Saturday. So I would have had like 2 hours in Beaufort. Stupid.
Oh,
I have the worst luck with booking flights.
silly. Well, maybe Boots is your travel agent.
Boots! Oh my god, literally.
Boots.
Boots, get out of Southwest.
For real. Okay, well, your problem is Southwest. Honestly, that could be my don't piss me
I
off of
love
this week.
Southwest.
Don't piss me off with Southwest. I
What?
hate.
I'm gonna
hate,
have to be
hate,
devil's
hate,
advocate
hate.
here.
No, I hate. There's nothing more I hate than me sitting on a fucking Southwest flight, and every single time a person gets on, you watch it. All 100 people get on, and they're like frantically, anxiously searching for a seat. I don't
Yeah.
want to see people stressed. I don't want to see people making a decision. I want to just be told where to go. I don't even care. I don't want to watch people try to figure it out because it pains me.
So your thing is the other people. You don't mind like the seating, but you don't like watching them do it.
Yeah, but also like I don't love the seating either. Like I
Yeah.
also don't want to think about it. But yeah, my main thing is me sitting on the flight and then watching every single person one by one try to figure out where to sit.
Yeah. Okay. I feel like for the price point, that's a problem I can deal with.
Okay.
And the seats are bigger than American.
See, I'm not an American girl. I'm a Delta girly.
I think I've flown like one Delta flight. Yeah.
I like
gotta
only
get my,
fly Delta.
I gotta get my Delta status up.
Get your status up. Well, that's the other thing is like I like the division of classes.
Mhm.
I want there to be a first class. I want there to be a comfort plus. I want the options, you know? I want to be able to
Right.
board first. I don't want to have to deal with
Southwest has
nonsense.
that. You can be the A
I know,
list.
but then the something about the line too pisses me off. Like, why am
Okay,
I
I
lined up
understand.
40 people deep? Why
Like
am
a
I
kid.
asking the person in front of me what their number
What
is?
number
Like,
they are. Yeah.
it's too
Yeah.
much communication with a stranger. I want to just
Get on.
have no thoughts and just get on the plane and know where I'm sitting and not worry
Yeah.
about it.
My thing is with Southwest, I don't talk to anyone. Like I literally just get in line and then everyone else
You
can
just
line up
do
around
it.
me. Like I just yeah. Like if I'm B12, I'm gonna stand where B12 should be, and then everyone else has to guess. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
everybody else can figure it out. I
Yeah.
guess you're just not as bothered by other people as I am.
No. Not when it comes to that. And I feel like because like flying stresses me out to begin with, so I don't have the time to like be looking at other people, you know? Like I'm like I literally have my blinders on, dizzy
That's
from like
hilarious.
drinking 4 mimosas at the bar. Like I can't look at anyone.
You're like, just put me in a seat. I don't care anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. What is your don't piss me off for today?
That was my don't piss me off. I
Oh, that
think
was
it's
it? Oh, okay.
yeah, that's my I have another one, but I'll save it because I do feel really
Okay.
passionate about
Yeah.
Southwest flights. Don't piss
Okay,
me
I
off.
love how that was so organic.
Yeah, that was so kidding.
Okay, mine for today, don't piss me off. The epidemic that is the pregnancy. Capital T, capital P, the pregnancy. Like, is anyone else scared? Too many people are getting pregnant.
Wait, you're
It's an
actually
epidemic.
right.
It's
You're
an
actually
epidemic.
right. I have so many friends that are pregnant right now.
Like, it's contagious and it's going through these women faster than coronavirus.
Yeah. Wait, do you have pregnant friends?
No.
Oh,
Not yet.
not yet. But yeah, all your friends too are like married girlies, so it is kind of
Yeah.
scary.
Like, I have family members from home that are getting pregnant. I have, like, almost every single female rapper right now pregnant. Have you noticed? I'm scared.
Is Nikki pregnant?
And there are rumors that she is.
Girl.
And I think we need to do something about it.
Okay,
Wrap
what are
it
you
up.
thinking?
Why are we getting pregnant
Yeah, but literally.
at the very very beginning of your career? Flo Millie, why are you pregnant?
Why are you pregnant?
I don't get it.
There's time.
There's too many. Let me name them for you.
Yeah, name them for me.
Flo Millie, Coi Leray, Margot Robbie's pregnant. Did you know?
I think she had her baby actually.
Oh, okay, good for her. Sky Jackson is pregnant. Did you know that?
What?
Yeah. Kristen Dout from Vanderpump Rules.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Sophia Grace from Ellen. She's pregnant again. Yeah.
Girl. She's like
The girl
16.
from
Calm down.
I know. That's what I'm saying. And she's not even American. Like I feel like 16 and pregnant is such an American thing. She's British.
True.
Like
Wow.
girl.
Yeah, that's really
Uh,
crazy.
Jessie Nelson from Little Mix, the like annoying
Dang.
one. Yeah,
You were
she's
right.
pregnant.
I did not even realize all these people were
Girl,
pregnant.
this is the one that really scared me. Where I was like, Gabby and I need to do something about this. We need to be the Dr. Fauci of pregnancy epidemic. Have you ever watched 1,000 Pound Sisters?
Yes.
Girl, there's a rumor that Amy is pregnant.
There's
Like,
no way. No, don't
what's
play with her.
happening? What's
There's
happening?
no way she's pregnant. With peace and love, I don't think she can get pregnant.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean? She's not healthy. You have to be healthy to be pregnant.
That's not true. I've seen a lot of unhealthy pregnant people.
Well, yes, but like not 600 pounds unhealthy.
She's about to be 612
And 60.
ounces. I think
Swell out.
I think there needs to be something done. We need to bring
Looking
back
this
sex
up.
education
Yes.
in the schools.
Yes.
We need to
Majorly.
pass out condoms on the street. I don't care.
I don't
Like,
care. I also like the audacity of people to be having sex with men right now, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
it's
Honestly,
not the year for that. Definitely not.
like grow up.
Okay, wait, I have to look this up. Amy from 600 pounds or 1,000 pounds.
1,000 pounds. Is she? I'm gonna
Well, for
DM her and
one-
ask.
All right. Well, for one, she's 37, which is a little bit at the tail end of a woman's fertility journey. Not saying it's
Yeah.
impossible, but I think with her age combined with her weight, I just don't see it happening. I'm happy for her if it is.
Yeah. Well, then let's celebrate that. Let's celebrate that.
Amy.
But the rest of these girls, like, use your butt. I don't know what to tell you. Like,
Just like, I just don't get like, yeah, I don't get the not doing safe sex practices because like, there's no way on the face of earth that I'm going to risk getting pregnant unless I am like,
ready and stable.
trying to have a baby. Only
Yeah.
at that point will I be acting crazy.
Yeah. Somebody needs to do something.
Yeah, you're right.
It's up to us.
And I think it's us. Yeah.
Mhm.
And because if it's not, this is the thing. If it's not us,
Who's it gonna be?
it's gonna be Boots. And y'all don't want Boots. Y'all don't want Boots.
No.
Trust us. You don't want Boots on this
Honestly.
issue.
No. Because yeah, Boots in the like the Capitol building and the laws scare me. He doesn't need to be writing a bill.
No, we need to occupy him with like random shit that
With
doesn't
little
matter.
yes, exactly.
Like,
That's why I think side hustles, not even side hustles, what do they call them? Side missions are important.
side quests.
Side quests in your life are important because
Yeah.
it gives you a chance to occupy Boots with other things.
Exactly.
If you have a side quest that you don't care about, Boots can fuck up that side quest for you, and then he's out of your life.
It diverts from the plot, It's like,
Yes.
let's just do whatever else. And if Boots fucks that up, cool.
Exactly. If you don't care about it that much, let Boots have his time. Let him be in the playground with that.
Yeah.
And then you can focus on what you need to focus on. I feel like that just changed my life, honestly. Like, I think I need more side quests so that
That's
Boots
what I was
can
just
do it.
about to ask you was like, do you ever encounter Boots? I mean, I'm sure you do, but like, do you have any Boots stories of the restaurant you work at? Because when I used to work at a restaurant, like it was heavily run by Boots and like
Yeah.
it was crazy.
I mean, I feel like Boots is the people we meet along the way,
Mhm.
Like, every single customer that comes in has a little Boots in them.
Exactly.
But overall, it's been really peaceful. Knock on wood.
There's no like back of house Boots.
Not that I've met yet.
Okay. Period.
Everyone that works back there is pretty good.
Period.
We have a drainage problem though. That could be Boots.
That could be Boots.
But it's
When
not. It's never been bad enough.
That's so funny. When I used to work at a restaurant, we had like some of the craziest characters.
Really?
And there was this one guy, love him to death. He was like probably 45. His name was Stacy. He had a Wait.
That's Boots. That's Boots written all over it to be good with.
no Boots. His name was Stacy. He was like 45. He had a son who was like in his 20s, maybe like 21, 22, who was also named Stacy. And then get
Right.
this.
Not double Stacy.
While we worked there, he had a baby.
No.
That was a girl that he
No.
named Stacy. He named
Wait, Gabby, how?
I know. When he told
How?
us, he brought the baby to work one day, and I was like, "This is Stacy," and I was like, "You did not name the baby Stacy. You have a son named Stacy.
How does that work on like
How are we
legal
keeping it straight?
documents?
Literally,
Yeah,
literally, how are
like-
we keeping it
Like
straight? It's too many
logistically, how does
Stacys in
this
the house.
work?
I have
Too
no
many
idea.
Stacys in the house.
I loved him, but like,
Wow.
there's other names.
Like too many to choose from. Maybe that's he just got overwhelmed. He was like,
he
I
was
can't
like,
look through that baby book again. The
Let's
baby
keep it
names are
so-
too much. It's Stacy. Like
It's Stacy.
he threw his hands up. He's like Stacy.
Yeah.
Nina.
Nina.
It's Stacy.
Oh
Oh my gosh.
my gosh, that is silly.
We need all three Stacys on the pod.
Right. I wonder what
The
Stacy
day of
is up to.
Stacys.
Wait,
I
I'll
miss
try to
him.
track him down. I miss him.
Never even met him, and I miss him. What a guy.
He was an icon. He was a legend. He just worked in the back and chopped up the diced tomatoes and like didn't talk to anyone. Just vibing.
Just thought about the next baby he's gonna name Stacy.
Thought about all the possibilities.
Did they have the
with
same
name
mom?
Stacy. I don't know. I feel like
Honestly,
probably
either
not.
way, that's even weirder then.
Well, I feel like that's how he got away with it was because it was with a different
A
woman. So
different.
like maybe the other one didn't know about the other state. I don't know. But I feel like if
That is
I was
insane.
having two children, I wouldn't name both of them Stacy.
No. And
Also,
if
they were
your
too far
name is
apart. Like
Stacy,
a 22-year-old and a newborn baby, it's kind of tough. On that note, keep an eye out for Boots,
keep an eye out for Boots. Watch out for him.
please.
And if you see him, let us know.
Stay
Please, we
safe
gotta
out
keep
there.
tabs on him. You know what we need? We need like the shark tracker, where you can like log onto
Yes,
that app and you can see where the sharks are.
yes, or like kind
We
of
need
like the
that for
Santa
Boots.
tracker. We need that for.
Yes, we need to see where he is at all times.
That's really true. Also, guys, like we're gonna have on our Instagram a forum where you can type in your anonymous crazy dating or familial
I
lore,
love that.
whatever stories, so we can read them on the pod. So hop on over to Instagram at just delusional enough and do so.
Yeah, what she said.
Yeah, you could say that.
Yeah.
You could say that again.
Say it again, girl.
Yeah, girl. At
Okay.
just delusional enough.
And we're on TikTok, but I don't know how much long. Girl, is TikTok gonna be here or not?
Well, I don't know. I'm getting a little bit worried. I feel like there's no way it's not going to be here, but let's see. It's looking
Let's
dicey
see.
at the moment.
Well, for our sake, I hope it is, so it doesn't mess up my nightly routine.
Period. Yeah, no, that's the biggest thing is like, what am I going to do every morning for the first hour I wake up and
Right.
the 3 hours before I fall asleep?
Exactly. Exactly. I'm on a strict regimen.
I am
Like
on a strict regimen. Yeah,
I
I really
can't
don't
go
know what I'm
without
going
it.
to do with the time back in my day.
Yeah. Well, it was lovely
Well,
chatting with you.
it was lovely chatting with you, sister.
Okay,
Fish found
girl.
them.
Hey.
See ya.
Bye.